A single feather can rewrite humanity's story, and the creatures behind it are stranger than any myth. Stay with me until the final reveal, because number 1 is something almost nobody guesses. Axolotl scientists have uncovered a genetic orchestra that enables these salamanders to regenerate entire limbs, spinal cords, and even portions of their brains. This amphibian retains embryonic traits throughout life, a condition known as neoteny, which keeps its cells in a remarkably plastic state. Researchers discovered that a suite of proteins called matrix metalloproteinases remodel tissue scaffolds, while a surge of stem cell-like cells floods the injury site, guided by signaling pathways akin to those in early vertebrate development. What makes this especially profound is the parallel to human wound healing. Our bodies possess dormant capacities that the axolotl seems to have fully reawakened. The findings suggest potential routes for regenerative medicine, prompting ethicists and biologists alike to reconsider the limits of human tissue repair. As we watch these creatures glide through crystal water, their silent rebirths whisper that the line between human and animal healing may be thinner than we imagined.
Elephants wander vast landscapes guided by memories that span decades, and they appear to honor their dead in places researchers call graveyards. Observations show matriarchs leading herds to sites where the bones of ancestors lie, often pausing to touch the ivory with trunks in solemn gestures. Studies using GPS collars have recorded repeated visits to the same locations over years, suggesting a cultural memory passed through generations. These gatherings coincide with lowered vocalizations and a slower pace, behaviors interpreted as mourning. While some skeptics argue the pattern could be coincidental, the consistency across separate populations hints at a shared reverence. This challenges the long-held notion that complex rituals are uniquely human, illuminating how social mammals construct collective histories that shape their identity and survival strategies.
Crows have stunned scientists by fashioning and wielding tools to extract food from intricate puzzles. In controlled experiments, New Caledonian crows were presented with a series of transparent tubes containing hidden morsels, each requiring a different sequence of tool use, bending a wire, stacking sticks, or dropping objects to trigger a lever. Remarkably, the birds not only solved the tasks, but also displayed insight, modifying their approach when a tool broke, a behavior once thought exclusive to primates. Field observations echo these findings. Urban crows have been seen pulling up small stones to crack open nuts, and even using traffic lights as signals to locate safe foraging times. Such adaptability underscores a sophisticated problem-solving mind, prompting a re-evaluation of avian intelligence and its evolutionary pathways alongside mammals.
Deep beneath the ocean's twilight zone, the anglerfish employs a glowing filament to entice unsuspecting prey into its cavernous maw. The lure, known as the esker, houses symbiotic bacteria that emit a steady blue-green light, mimicking the shimmer of tiny organisms. Recent DNA analysis suggests that the fish can regulate the intensity of this glow, adapting to varying depths and prey types. Moreover, the extreme sexual dimorphism, where males are dwarfed and fuse permanently to the female, adds another layer of mystery to their reproductive strategy. These adaptations highlight how life thrives in perpetual darkness, evolving mechanisms that would seem alien to surface dwellers, and they challenge our assumptions about the limits of sensory evolution.
Octopuses masterfully blend into coral reefs, shifting skin color, texture, and even shape within seconds. This rapid transformation is powered by chromatophores, iridophores, and muscular control of skin papillae, coordinated by a complex nervous system that rivals that of vertebrates. In laboratory settings, octopuses have solved mazes, opened jars, and even used coconut shells as portable shelters, behaviors indicative of forward planning. Neuroscientists note that 2/3 of an octopus's neurons reside in its arms, granting each limb a degree of autonomous decision-making. Such decentralized cognition blurs the line between centralized brain function and distributed intelligence, prompting fresh discussions on what constitutes consciousness across species.
Hidden in tropical foliage, the orchid mantis masquerades as a delicate blossom, luring pollinators straight into its grasp. Its petal-shaped limbs and vibrant pink and white coloration are not merely decorative. They replicate the visual cues of real orchids, attracting bees and butterflies seeking nectar. When an unsuspecting insect alights, the mantis snaps its forelegs shut with lightning speed. Evolutionary biologists argue this form of aggressive mimicry represents a convergent strategy seen in both plants and predators, illustrating how natural selection can sculpt similar solutions across disparate lineages. The mantis's ability to deceive through visual deception reshapes our perception of predator-prey dynamics.
Naked mole rats live in subterranean colonies where they rarely encounter predators, and astonishingly, they appear virtually immune to certain types of pain. Laboratory studies reveal that these rodents lack a key neurotransmitter called substance P, which transmits pain signals related to acid and capsaicin exposure. As a result, they can burrow through high carbon dioxide environments that would suffocate other mammals without distress. This physiological quirk not only ensures colony survival underground, but also offers insights into potential human analgesic therapies. The discovery forces us to rethink how environmental pressures can drive radical sensory adaptations.
Tardigrades, or water bears, have survived the vacuum of space, extreme radiation, and temperatures ranging from near absolute zero to over 150 degrees Celsius. In 2007, dehydrated specimens were exposed to open space conditions aboard a European satellite for 10 days. Upon rehydration back on Earth, many revived and reproduced normally. Their resilience stems from a unique protein called DSUP, which shields DNA from radiation damage, and a cryptobiotic state where metabolism halts. While some scientists caution that laboratory conditions differ from natural interstellar exposure, the findings expand our understanding of life's potential beyond Earth and raise philosophical questions about the boundaries of survivability.
Bonobos, our close primate relatives, demonstrate sophisticated social behaviors that echo human empathy. Field observations in the Congo Basin document instances where bonobos console grieving individuals, share food with strangers, and engage in conflict resolution through sexual play, a non-aggressive method to diffuse tension. Neuroimaging studies indicate elevated oxytocin levels during these interactions, mirroring the hormonal pathways associated with human bonding. Such evidence suggests that the roots of compassion and cooperative conflict management may predate Homo sapiens, prompting a re-evaluation of what social traits are uniquely human.
Whale songs travel across oceans, evolving as cultural artifacts passed down through generations. Humpback whales in the Pacific have been recorded singing complex, evolving melodies that change incrementally each season. Researchers tracking these patterns found that a novel song introduced by a small group in the South Pacific spread to populations thousands of miles away within a few years, a phenomenon akin to human musical trends. Acoustic analyses suggest that whales learn these tunes socially, not genetically, indicating a level of cultural transmission previously thought exclusive to humans and some bird species. This discovery reshapes our perception of animal communication, highlighting that the capacity for shared cultural expression may be far more widespread in the animal kingdom than once believed.
We have traveled from the regenerative marvels of the axolotl to the haunting melodies of whale cultures, witnessing how each discovery nudges the boundary between human and animal experience. These moments remind us that the natural world still holds secrets capable of expanding our self-image. If you loved this journey, subscribe so you don't miss the next mind-blowing list. New discoveries every week. Which wildlife fact sparked the biggest wonder for you? Share your thoughts below, and if this video resonated, give it a like to help the channel grow. Thanks for listening, and keep marveling at the living world around us.